Okay, we're here at the Indigo, which used to be the Martha Washington Heritage Hotel and
Connor Hotel.
Connor Hotel. And you are a descendant of the family.
I am.
So what do you know about the hotel?
Okay, so I know that William Helt ran the Hotel Martha Washington, which we're standing in front of now.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there used to be a cafeteria connecting the two called the Garden Cafeteria. And then the hotel on the corner, right beside us, was the Connor Hotel. And William Barrett Connor is my great-grandfather. He had two children. My grandmother, is that right? Great-great-grandmother would have been, maybe he's my great-great-grandfather.
Four generations back, okay.
Yes, yeah, 4 generations back. I do know that my mom spent a lot of time here. She grew up here. They lived here because this was their livelihood.
Okay.
She celebrated her first birthday here. She remembers the cafeteria. I also found my great-great-grandfather's cookbook from the cafeteria as well.
Oh, wow.
I know that it was sold off, the Connor Hotel was sold off first in the late 70s. And then our family sold this off in the, I think, early 80s after the Garden Cafeteria was closed.
And then you told us something that's kind of a big clue. So the Spirits of St. Petersburg investigated this in 2008. And there's an article from the St. Petersburg Times called The Girls of Ghost Hunting, but it talks about the investigation. We had a reporter with us. And one thing that happened with the reporter, so not even just the team, we had an outsider with us, is that on the second floor landing in that direction, which they can't see, we ran into a wall of lavender perfume.
Lavender was really popular with Margaret Helt, and I believe that would be her. She was also the one that was in a wheelchair in her later years before she passed. She passed in this hotel.
Would there be any reason that she'd be looking out from the second floor? Was she waiting for anybody? Because that's part of what we've gotten, is that she would sit in her wheelchair, and you'd see her sitting in the wheelchair looking out.
That's a great question. I know that she spent pretty much every second here. I know that I'm almost positive her husband passed before her.
And that could have been the gentleman in the lobby.
Right.
But they were both of these entities look out as if they're looking in this direction, and I'm not sure why.
I'm not sure either. I'll have to ask my mom.
Interesting, okay. And you're okay with this being
Yes.
YouTube and all that sort of thing?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
In the corner.
It was
All right.
I saw a little girl in white in the corner behind us.
So do you know what she's saying in that EVP? I know that's the one we got.
I heard somebody, and it's almost like, and that's where I was kind of getting chills. I'm kind of getting the connection, like somebody looking for somebody looking for somebody, and I am that somebody.
She's the little girl that died?
I'm not tapped in.
Or wasn't
That's what I
born.
call tapped in. I'm not tapped in, so I'm just kind of letting it go across the plane. But there's a little girl, white dress.
Yeah.
She's the one that somebody
Okay.
is looking for. And that's what I was asking.
So I need to find out
I don't
if there
know
are
if she
siblings.
died like very young, but just because somebody appears at a certain age doesn't mean that was necessarily the age
That they
that they
passed.
were when they passed.
Right.
I get a sense that she's represented in that way, but I get a sense she's very younger, which is why she doesn't really have a name, which is why I was asking whether or not she like miscarried or
I'm
did
gonna
a
have
baby
to go
die
home
at
and try to
birth.
figure that
Or
out tonight.
it's almost like she doesn't have a name. So it's like she almost references herself as like I am that somebody, like she doesn't actually she wasn't actually named.
And again, you can actually look almost diagonally. So if you look down that hallway, straight back, there are a couple of auditoriums, and that's where the EVP comes from. And you can hear a little girl crying back there. So somebody is still here. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we're still doing the ghost tour, and as we neared the Indigo, something happened, and we've just got audio only. So what happened?
So this lady on this golf cart pulled up to the stoplight, and there was a dog on the back, which was acting completely calm. And then all of a sudden, it looked over and jumped up and acted like it was trying to get off the golf cart, and it was staring at the building, like it was trying to see something.
Is it rising?
Yeah.
The meter went off? That's
I'm
right.
feeling
'Cause
chills right now.
I'm wondering if they're with us right now.
Like I'm feeling chills, like cold.
Actually, so am I. Shoot. Okay. Oh, there's my kit when I need it. We just have these few things, but